Welcome to Step 5 of the Clarity tutorial. In this segment, we'll show you how actions and milestones work. We'll call it an analogy preview. In Step 6, we'll dive into the actual how-to portion of this process. Let's get started with a couple of questions. What is a milestone, and what does managing actions do for me? A milestone represents a point of progress during your interactions with your client. This section helps you map that interaction inside Clarity using your business model. This also allows you to create consistency throughout your team. Here's an analogy to help you visualize actions and how they transition your clients from one milestone to another. Picture this. You call a potential client, but they're not at home, so you leave a message. Hey Bob, this is Jay. When you get a minute, give me a call back. I have something you might really like to hear. An hour later, Bob gives you a call. Thanks for thinking of me, Jay. Tell me what's going on. So you tell Bob about this great new program your company has to offer, and it works well with his goals. So Bob takes you up on the offer. Next, you write up a sale agreement and Bob signs it. Sale complete. What just happened? Well, that was a process that included milestones and actions. Let's break this down a little more and see how Clarity views this process. So let's say Bob's name came up when he started to work on a list of potential clients. Call this the new lead milestone. Sometimes we call them buckets because it's a bit more visual. The bucket will contain the group of uncontacted potential clients. Now you have time to start doing something with the list. This is an action moment. I pick up the phone and gave Bob a call and left a message. My action was to attempt a call, and in doing so, I move Bob from the new lead bucket or milestone to the attempting to contact bucket. My action moved Bob to the next step or milestone. Later, Bob and I got a chance to talk. My next action was a second call. In doing so, our actions moved Bob's status from an attempting to contact status to a contacted status. After our talk, Bob agreed to a program option that worked for him, so we moved Bob swiftly to a working file status. Later, Bob came in and signed an agreement with you. Everyone is happy and done. This action moved Bob to a completed step or milestone. Each position or milestone lets you group your clients in that bucket. Depending on how well you set this up, you can easily see where your clients are in the process of your workflow model. You can see how many prospects start the process and how many make it to completion. Breaking down your workflow like this will give you a clearer picture of how healthy your business is. Although this example was basic, Clarity can be as complex as you want it to be. Let's move on to the Manage Pipeline section in Step 6 and configure the first set of milestones and actions. Again, please feel free to contact support with additional questions, and thank you for building your network with Clarity.